Hi, Heather.
Hi.
I'm Courtney Flack.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm the project manager here at DV Resource Group. How are you doing today?
Good. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Did you find the building okay?
I did, yes, thank you.
Great. And do you have a resume for me?
I do.
Okay, great. Thank you. So how about we just jump right into these questions?
Sure.
Okay. So can you tell me, what do you see yourself doing 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see myself in a natural resource management position.
Okay.
I hopefully would like to work for maybe the Division of Natural Resources, like wildlife management, so somewhere along those lines.
Okay, great.
Probably still in the area. I don't see myself going from the area too far.
Okay,
I have
so
my family here, but somewhere in northeastern Ohio.
Okay, great. So can you tell me what you consider to be your greatest strengths and your greatest weaknesses?
I'd say my greatest strengths are I don't give up. I keep at a task until I get it done. I can see it all the way through.
That's a good one.
I am dedicated when I'm with a company or with working for someone. I'm dedicated to my position, and I want to do it to the fullest.
Okay, great.
Weaknesses probably would be sometimes I tend to take on other people's tasks. If someone's not doing what they're supposed to be doing, I'll instead of just talking to them, I'll kind of just go ahead and do it myself and just do it for them.
Okay.
So,
I have a tendency to do the same thing myself,
okay.
so I know how you feel. Okay, can you tell me what motivates you to put forth your greatest effort? Like, what do you consider to be your biggest motivation when you have a project in sight or you have a workload? Like, what motivates you to go ahead and get that done or to accomplish it?
Probably depending on what it is. Like, for the client, I want to do the best we can for our clients. I'm a representation of the company, and I want to make the company, look good, and then I want to do what it is the client wants done. If it's something like on a conservation, through like a conservation standpoint, I want to do it also because that's what's good for the environment. I want to be able to do that. Probably just also the sense of accomplishment. I like having that sense of accomplishment too.
Okay, great. And I guess can you tell me, why do you think that I should hire you?
I feel like I'm very qualified for the position. I have a lot of experience in the field, experience with stream water quality testing, with EPA, permitting, tree and plant identification, and with invasive species identification, which are all qualities or skills that are needed for this position from what I read with the posting. And I'm a very hard worker, very focused, and feel like I would be a good fit for the position. The company has a really great reputation, and I like that.
Okay, great. And let me ask you, what qualities do you think should a successful manager possess? Like, when you think of a manager who you admire, you respect, and you believe them to be successful, what qualities do you think that they have?
I feel like they should be a good listener. They need to listen to the feedback their employees are giving them, because a lot of times the employees are the ones out there in the field, out there actually doing the work, and so they would maybe have suggestions that the supervisor may not think of because they're not right out there.
Right.
Also, I think the supervisor needs to be able to interact with different types of personalities, because obviously not everybody's the same, so the supervisor needs to realize that not everyone's the same, and they need to be able to adjust for that. So
I agree with you on that. Yes. In college, can you tell me what subjects were your favorite subjects and why you like them?
My favorite subjects were the subjects that were very hands-on, where we got to get out in the field. I liked my aquatic ecology class. Get to get out there in the streams and the lakes and actually, do research right out there in the field. I liked the dendrology and ornithology, because you get to get right out there, hiking, identifying different birds and trees. I like the hands-on courses, so those are probably my favorites.
Okay, I agree. Those are probably most fun too, as opposed to just sitting
Yeah.
inside a classroom.
Exactly.
Can you tell me, how do you work under pressure?
I think I work well under pressure. Sometimes I feel like I actually work better under pressure than I do without. You know, I feel like you get into a good, you get a good momentum going, and you just keep going. You know, I feel like when you're busy and there's like deadlines, I feel like I really can focus and stay with it. I feel like I work really good under pressure.
Okay, great. Can you give me an example of a major problem you have faced before in a previous job, and how did you solve it, and did or could others have helped you solve it?
It's always a hard one for me. There was like an auditing issue where things weren't coming out on the books. We went through it, and there were things that just weren't balancing with us and with the state auditor, and basically just started from the beginning and went all the way back through piece by piece until we came up with the answer and found out what the problem was. And as far as others helping, if there was certain documents that we needed or that sort of thing, get others involved in getting the documents from other departments that we needed to do further research to get to balance.
Okay, great. And based on your previous experience in the workplace, how would you describe yourself as an employee?
I would say like dedicated, pretty organized, focused. I do very well, like with little to no supervision at all. You know, I feel like I am good at prioritizing and multitasking.
Okay, great.
So I would say pretty much describes me.
Okay, great. And then can you describe one of your previous bosses? And are there any of his or her qualities that you'd like to imitate? And are there any of his or her qualities that you did not agree with and you would try not to imitate?
One of my previous bosses, like he was like in a position of authority. He was a chief of the park rangers, and I had a lot of respect for him. He was very even keeled. He didn't lose like control in crazy like emergency situations.
Okay.
Saw in different situations where there was something major going on, a major incident, and he was very focused. He was able to delegate what everybody should be doing and kept everything under control, which I really admired. That he, you know, situations where some people might tend to panic, he did not panic. He just as far as that's something I really admire, and I would hope that I could handle things as well as he did. As far as negative, like, or things I don't like, I can't really think of anything about him, but I have had a supervisor where it was very like negative, always focused on the negative, never focused on the positive, always insulting employees, and didn't you know, use any like positive reinforcements to try to accomplish anything.
Okay. And then, if you can think back to previous jobs, can you tell me what types of people have you enjoyed working with the most, and then how are these people like you, and how were they unlike you?
I would say I enjoyed working with people that were positive and like upbeat and enthusiastic about what they were doing, that actually wanted to be there and enjoyed being there versus felt like it was just a job and they had to be there to earn a paycheck, and that actually took like ownership and of what they were doing. I would say like that's pretty much how I am. So I guess that's why I like that. Can't really think of anything. I'm trying to think of the ways that I would have been different than some people that I enjoyed working with. There were some people that I worked with that were very just like stayed to what they were doing and didn't always try to take on a bunch of other jobs, which that is not like me. I try to take on too much sometimes, and I guess we're different in that way, which I would like to be more, have more of those qualities where I just kind of did what I needed to do and not always taking on other things.
Okay, good. And then another question I just like to ask.
Yeah.
What do you like to do on your free time? Not work related. Like, what do you do on the weekends?
I like to spend time with my family.
Okay.
I love being outdoors. I don't always get to do that as much as I like to, but I like hiking and fishing and that sort of thing. But pretty much spending time with my family is what I do the most.
Okay,
so.
great.
Okay.
Well, Heather, do you have any questions for me?
What type of work environment would I be in?
Okay. So work environment would be the type of work environment that we have here is my management style. I don't, and you said this also, that you can work without direction, or
Yeah.
you can work on your. That's the type of management style I have. I don't like to overlook my employees and watch everything. I like to be able to know that they can come in, they know their work, they can go ahead and do it without me necessarily giving them all the direction. If they are low in work, they can come to me, ask for projects, but other than that, I just don't want to like stand on their shoulder, check on them, constantly. And the environment here is fairly laid back, I would say.
Okay.
Everybody, different people work at different schedules, but
Okay.
you come in, you have to get a job done, whether if you could leave early that day or stay later, get your job done. So it's a fairly laid back environment. So.
Okay.
Do you have
Great.
any other questions? Or?
Do you have a business card that I could?
I do.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, Heather, I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you coming.
Thank you so much. It was
very
nice meeting with
Nice
Courtney.
meeting you
Thank
too.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.